migratory policies towards Haiti with frequent raids and massive deportations, in spite of the calls of international organizations and agencies not to carry out refoulements to a country where in 2024 more than 5,600 people died as a result of violence. According to official figures, during the first quarter of 2025, 86,000 undocumented Haitians were expelled from the Dominican Republic. In Ecuador, the candidates for the presidency, Luisa González and current President Daniel Noboa, are in the final stretch of the campaign in view of next Sunday's runoff. As of this Monday until April 10th, the contenders will be concentrating on campaign events to tilt the balance of votes in their favor. Last Sunday, the candidate for Citizens Revolution, Luisa González, led contenders will be concentrating on campaign events to tilt the balance of votes in their favor. Meanwhile, President Daniel Noboa reiterated his intention to reform the constitution to modernize the state. In Argentina, workers at the Garrahan Pediatric Hospital to protest against the government this Monday in rejection of the management of President Javier Milei and the Minister of the Health portfolio, Mario Lugones. In a statement issued by the workers of the Garrahan Hospital, they indicate that organizations of scientists, independent trade unions, and the community will speak out in defense of public health. They accuse the national government and the Ministry of Health of destroying the public health system by liquidating jobs and abandoning users. In the same vein, they made an urgent call to the whole community to join the fight for public, free and quality healthcare for all, because in healthcare there is no one to spare. And in Brazil, thousands of supporters of former President Jair Bolsonaro took part in a rally demanding amnesty for those convicted in the attempted coup d'etat of January 8, 2023. Right-wing demonstrators gathered in one of the main avenues of Sao Paulo wearing Brazilian national T-shirts, while some waved flags of the United States and Israel. This was the second march organized by former President Bolsonaro, who is currently charged in the Federal Supreme Court for his involvement in the coup attempt against current President Luis Inácio Lula da Silva after the 2022 elections. Bolsonaro used the platform to declare that his disqualification to run for the next elections in 2026 represents an alleged denial of democracy. And in Colombia, Congress for Peace was held, convened by more than 150 social organizations that support the search for a political solution and the construction of a stable peace. The event, which included a peace delegation from the government in dialogues with the National Liberation Army, reaffirmed the urgency of overcoming structural violence through agreements. Participants emphasized that the state should guarantee protection and peace in the territories. The Congress emphasized the need for concrete actions to convene a National Constituent Assembly that reflects the demands of the people and stop the bombings that affect civilians. And in the Dominican Republic, President Luis Abinader ordered a series of anti-immigration measures, such as increasing the number of troops on the border with Haiti and the construction of a new section of the wall between both countries. In a speech on the migratory issue, the president informed that the border surveillance will be guarded by 1,500 additional soldiers.